Today I am going to be talking about some new yarn that I purchased and showing you my restock of Ali's Softy Plus, new patterns that I've tested for some friends, and also a new one that I have written, and one of my absolute favorite eye drops thus far. So stay tuned and let's crochet together. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat. I run NocturneCat.Crochet over on Instagram. Been a little bit absent recently. I had a pretty big life change and I am finally getting set up. I have a new desk, which I'm going to show you the process because I do really like my desk, but it was an experience building this one. And in that time, I have a couple of things that I want to show you. One is the yarn order that I made, and I'm trying out a new yarn that I'm pretty excited about. The second thing is a cool eye drop that's coming up for my bestie Nerdy Girls Crochet, Britt. These eyes are stunning, telling you, gorgeous. And I'm going to show you a pattern that I've been working on and just a little bit of catching up. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to show you is the yarn that I ordered, because who doesn't love a good yarn order? I did my normal Ali's Softy Plus and I had to do a restock, so I got a lot of yarn. So this is one of my go-to browns. I'm going to go ahead and take it out here so you can see it. I love this color. This is Ali's Softy Plus. It's a nice brown. It's a little bit darker. It's great for when you're making animals. It's just a really nice brown. This is color 321. I think I ordered about 6 skeins of these. I might have actually ordered more because I use it so often. And it is one of my go-tos for a really nice, lovely, rich brown. The next color that I got, you can see, again, I got another brown here. They did a really nice job of packaging, but this is my go-to dark yellow. I love this color. Again, gosh, this is such a soft yarn. This is color 02. I think it's called Saffron, if I'm remembering correctly. It's a really lovely, rich golden yellow. This is nice for when you're making a certain electric mouse. I think this one works really well. You can say it's the regular version, or you can say it's a shiny for customers if they're there to buy it. But I definitely got a bunch of these because I use it quite often. I actually used this color in my most recent pattern that I created, which I will show you very soon. The next one is this beautiful lilac. Again, as you can tell, I was doing a restock, so I bought more this time around. I love this one. It is so beautiful. It's one of my go-to purples because I like how light it is. This is color 146. Again, I do know that this one is called lilac. I love this one. They have other purples as well, but this one's really nice for that light pop of color. It's really beautiful. Okay, the next color that I got is, I think this one is called Rose. If I get it wrong, I promise to correct it on the screen. I love this one because it's more of a it's Dusty Rose. This one's Dusty Rose. It's really cool when you put it together on a piece. I did a really big dragon in this color, and it was this one. It was, that one was a cool make. This was by Bunny and Beast. I love this pattern. It is so unique. If you haven't got it, that one, you definitely should try it out. But this one is Dusty Rose, really pretty, gives it a little bit of a mauve look, which I like because it's not too bright pink and it's not too dark. So I definitely get a bunch of these because I do use it quite often. The next one that I got was my white because I was running out of white. I got, I believe, 8 or 10 skeins. I think I got 8 skeins of white because you've got to have it. It's one of your basics. But I like how bright it is. This is the pure white as opposed to the cream. So this one is color 55, and that is for a bright white. However, if you're looking for a different white, they do also have a cream. And that cream is nice for that off-white color. So, my bread and butter here, I had to get a bunch of black. I make a lot of dragons, and honestly, so many things are accented with little bits of black, like even if it's just like a paw or detail work. So I always stock up with my black yarn because it is so versatile. This is color 60. It's just a nice dark black. Again, Ali's Softy Plus is my go-to. So I stock up on this because it's consistent. It matches even with different dye lots. It always matches, which is super great. So I always go with this. I ordered mine from Hobanus. They do have a location in the US where they're shipping, so you don't have to worry about tariffs if you are US based. And their shipping is free right now if you have it at 150, I believe. So the next colors that I got, just a few. These, I use orange pretty frequently. I have a few still, but I use this because I do like to make tigers. They are one of my favorites. But I love this orange, very vibrant, very beautiful. This is color 06 for the orange. The next one that I got is red. I don't often make things in red, so I only got one because I'm more of an accent user with a bright red. I'm not sure why. I used to make more things in bright reds, but I think because I've switched to making more animals, there's less use for it. But I do like to have one on hand, so this is color 56. Really nice, beautiful, vibrant red. And then, ooh, this one is gorgeous. Look at this dark green. This is more of like a mossy, foresty green. They do have 2 other versions, which one has a little bit more of a blue tone to it, and the other one is more of a chartreuse. I love this, especially for accents of moss on, or vines on like a whimsy forest type piece. This is color 620. It's stunning, it's gorgeous, it's really cool to work with, and it's got that rich earthy tone to it. Absolutely love this green. I wanted to try a new color, so I got this one, which is a really nice royal kind of navy-ish blue. I think it's royal blue on there. I'm pretty excited to try it. This is color 360. I'm not gonna lie, if I put this and this together, it would make a very well-known character. So it might be happening, I don't know, because these colors are pretty spot on for that. But I am excited about this. I like to have a bunch of different shades of blue because you never know what your mood is going to be and what set of eyes is going to work with that. So another Softy Plus that I'm trying out is this color. This is a new one. It's really beautiful. It's color 107. I am loving the burgundy tone to it. It's a beautiful red, but it's not too bright. I'm excited to try this one. I really do like having the duality of the bright reds and then the darker reds. This is definitely a deeper red, and going to be really cool. All right, so that is my normal yarn that I got. I did want to try a new one from them, and that is Velluto. So Ali's Velluto is it's a larger yarn, it's a bulky weight. It is just as soft as Ali's Softy Plus. It feels amazing. So I did start working with it. I'm working on a toothless. It's really nice. It's beautiful. It's got a nice color. I like the weight. Again, much thicker than Ali's Softy Plus for reference. So Ali's Softy Plus and then Velluto. As you can see, definitely a bit bigger. I think it's going to work up with a similar weight to a Premier Basics. So I got, of course, black because that's a go-to. I make, again, a lot of dragons. I love toothless, so I'm definitely making toothless with it. I wanted to try out this beautiful green. I love this. It's not a color that I have for other yarns, so it's kind of nice to have a different one. This is color 103. I forgot to mention that the black is color 60 for Velluto. So for the Velluto, I also got white. You gotta have that staple because honestly, you use white so much on either accents or if you're doing a lot of animals like the snouts. So this is color 55 for Velluto, the white. And then I wanted to try this bright blue. This one's more of a navy, or this one's more of a royal blue, not a navy blue. This is color 141. Again, very soft, doesn't shed. Love that. I got a bright red. I have a certain make in mind. I don't know when I'm going to make it, but there's a couple things that I wanted to do with this. This is color 56. This is a nice bright red. And then the last one that I got, I do love this. This is more of a deep turquoise kind of jewel toned blue. This is color 646. And I'm gonna try it out. So these only have 100 grams, so 74.3 yards. So if I'm gonna make anything with it, I'm gonna make sure I do something smaller or that it has other colors as well so I don't run out, because I just wanted to give this a try and see if this is something that I'm gonna use more long term. I think that's one of the harder things about, you know, markets and selling and trying to keep that consistency is knowing which yarns are gonna use all the time. I know that Ali's Softy Plus is a go-to for me. It's really nice. The only thing that I have to kind of debate with that is that it does work up a little smaller. I use a 4.5mm hook, so it's not as big. So for markets, it will be nice to have this to test out for smaller makes so that I can make them a little bit bigger. And I also sometimes like to size up a plushie by making it in a yarn like this. So I'm going to give this a try. I already can say that the feel of it is lovely. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be buying more of it. And once I get back into doing more markets, this might be a go-to as well for those. I am so excited to show you guys this set of eyes that I just got from my bestie, Nerdy Girls Crochet. Love this. Warning, contents are full of sparkle. This has to be my favorite set of eyes that she has ever made. And I know I say that every single time because I think every single one is even better. But seriously, these eyes are stunning. So I can't wait to show you guys these. So I'm gonna pull out the first pack here, which is her full bundle. These are the ones that are going to be available for everyone. There are also Patreon exclusive eyes, which I'm going to show you as well. They are so cool. I absolutely had to get some, and honestly, I'm probably going to order more because I love these, and I all know how labor intensive this set is. So I want to get as many as I can because I do believe she will be saying no to a remake of these, which honestly, they're so cool. I'd understand. All right, so these are the Patreon exclusive eyes, which I'm going to show you first since they're already unwrapped. So we have, oh, these absolutely stunning eyes. The detail work is just beyond compare. I love the amount of sparkle. I love the creativity. It's just stunning. Look at these. These are gorgeous. So this is the Witch of the Waste. I love this because she does have a lot of jewel tones. Very beautiful. This is Beautiful Monster. Oh, I love this scene. I absolutely adore everything about Howl's Moving Castle. So, of course, I was super excited when she said that's what she was doing. And then this one might... Okay, so I have two favorites. This is one of my favorites. This is... Oh, look at that. This is Howl's room. And for anybody that's watched this show, or for anybody that's watched this movie, you can see it, right? That is exactly how his room looks. It is so vibrant, so beautiful. Those jewel tones are stunning. So these are her Patreon exclusive ones. I mean, they're worth it, in my opinion, because the designs are so intricate, they're so unique, and really, I just can't even describe how cool this is and how incredibly creative to take a movie and turn it into something like this where you look at it and you automatically know exactly what this is. So these are her Patreon exclusive ones. Give you one last look at these. Oh, wow. They're even more beautiful in person. So if you like them here, just imagine in person. So I'm going to open up the set of eyes that she sent me. Okay, story time here. These are from Howl's Moving Castle. And Howl's Moving Castle is it my favorite of the Miyazaki movies? There's a potential of it being my favorite, but honestly, my favorite changes depending upon the day, because I also love all the other ones. There's just so many wonderful things about them. But I'm going to gush about Howl's Moving Castle because that one was super special because Britt and I got the opportunity to meet in person. And myself and Allie McKenzie had been joking with Britt for a good solid 2 years that once she got into Miyazaki movies, she was going to need to make some eyes for us because she was going to love it. And we got together and actually got to meet in person, which was so amazing. And we watched Howl's Moving Castle together. And it was the moment that she fell in love with Miyazaki movies, and we got to share that together because I love analyzing movies. It relates back to my past life, and so it was really fun to watch that together and have that moment. And while she was watching it, she was like, I have to make a set of eyes now. And it was a glorious moment. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the eyes from the set. These, oh, wow. I mean, look at the craftsmanship on this. They are absolutely amazing. You can see how many layers goes into each one. They're just so well done, so well thought out, and so unique. So I'm going to show you as close up as I can. So you have Howl, you have Sophie, which I love the hearts in here. What a beautiful detail. Of course, Calcifer. Love that. This has to be my favorite set. So this is, oh goodness, I can't remember. This is my favorite set. I love that you can see the fields of flowers here, and then you have the blue of the sky. Absolutely beautiful. That's the scene where you're getting Howl's memories. I love how she brought that to life. I did have to go and order more, even though I ordered a couple the first time. I had to order more. Look at these. These are gorgeous. The depths of blue and that sparkle, stunning. And then, oh, look at these fireworks. You guys, these are all so cool. I know I keep saying these are amazing, but honestly, I can't help it. They're just so stunning. And as an artist, this is part of the art, and this is one of the things that helps bring together a piece so much, which is why I do believe in investing in well done eyes and investing in other artists that are creating truly unique pieces of art, because it shows in your work. I absolutely adore what these stand for. It's a beautiful memory for myself and Britt. It's definitely very special. And I know that so many other people feel that way about these films. So I'm telling you right now, you need to run, you need to get these when they drop, because they are going to be a hot item, and she's only making them once, which I believe, because, I mean, look at these fireworks in here. Can you imagine how long that takes to put the fireworks in? I love you so much, Britt, and your patience is amazing, because I am so excited to have these. But they are all so gorgeous. Definitely need to get some. And I've already made one piece with a set of the eyes, and I want to show it to you. Oh, okay, so this, is a little wolf that I'm making, and I used a set of the eyes from here. I mean, look at how those pop on this piece. It really changes the whole look. I love that color shift. It's so cool, and it really brings a piece together. This is going to be one of my next patterns that I'm going to put out. This one's going to be Asuka, and I wanted to use these eyes because they set really well with that beautiful gray fur from Knotted Cat. You can also find my link for Knotted Cat as well. But these eyes are stunning and really bring this piece together and give it that super cute look. I love the color shift that you get. Britt is so particular with her glitters and the ones that she uses. They really are just so beautiful and multidimensional. There's so many layers involved, I can't even imagine. And I think that's why I so often gush about the safety eyes that she makes, because they are so unique and so well done. So if you're thinking about buying safety eyes, I gotta tell you, this is the drop to do it, because these are stunning and they will level up your pieces, no doubt. All right, so for the last part of this video, I wanted to show you some recent makes. I haven't been doing as many. Again, life changes have made it difficult to sit and crochet consistently. But without further ado, the first one I want to show you is a pattern test, and it is these adorable little ankylosauruses. These are from Dee Dee's Plushies. I adore this pattern. I think they're super cute. They're easy to work up, and they were fairly quick. I think these took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to do, especially because there's little details that add time, like the white around the eyes, the little horns, and the spots. So Dee Dee's Plushies, super cute. Love this. The next one is one of my own creations, and this is going to be my pattern that I'm going to put out. This is a little leopard. I think I'm going to call this Asuka. I'm not sure, toying around with the name. Hi. Somebody said he missed everyone. Hi, Lolo. So this little pattern, I wanted to make something similar to Tiggy, which was my tiger pattern. And you're very distracting. It's definitely a lot smaller, still has that floppy body style, very snuggly, cute. The nice thing about this is it can be adjusted to be other, large cats. So I'll probably add a couple of modifications in there to make it into other cats. So again, this one is Asuka. I made this in fur as well, and that was the one I showed earlier with the eyes from Nerdy Girl Crochet. So this is the version in fur, and I think it looks more wolfish, which I actually really like because I do enjoy making different types of wild animals. So I'm probably going to add a modification to the pattern so that you can make a wolf as well. And again, peep those beautiful eyes because that drop is coming and you are going to want to get these. Please stop eating my foliage. But this is that same pattern but worked up in fur. You can see the size difference here. It's definitely a lot bigger, and it kind of shows you how to proportion things with fur yarn because it is a lot larger in size when you work with it. So again, that's going to be a pattern that I will probably be putting a tester call out for soon once I add a few of the other mods. The next one is a pattern test that I did for my good friend Riley, Pocket Full of Posy. Oh, look at this little kitty. This little winged kitty is giving me life. I love these toe beans. Do you see these? Look at how cute these toe beans are. I love that modification to this pattern. It just makes me really happy. I think it's precious. I love the wings. It's that little whimsical detail that really brings a plushie together. Look. I used some really cool eyes from Nerdy Girl Crochet on this one. I believe this is her Jujutsu Kaisen drop. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, Britt. I love you. But this little kitty is so precious. I love the light blue fur, again, from my favorite fur, which is Knotted Cat faux paw. I opted for the big-eared version of the kitty. I think it's super unique and cool that Riley always adds so many cool modifications to her patterns. There's options for a two-toned kitty. There's options for no toe beans, but like, look at these toe beans. You should try it. Loki. And she always has so many great options to customize your piece. So again, that one is from Riley, Pocket Full of Posy. Love, 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 love. The next one, I wanted to make something with the really cool calcifer eyes. This is Tank from mamamademinis. Oh, I've been just so impressed with this pattern. It's precious. Look at this little face and the body style. It's adorable. I mean, if you don't follow mamamademinis, you definitely need to. I mean, their stuff is just so stinking cute. And these calcifer eyes, oh my goodness, look how perfect they are for this little sunflower baby. Gave them a little flower on the back and just kept it very cute and simple. And sometimes, you know, that's really what makes a piece come together, is just those cute, simple little details. I gave it sleepy eyes and a little sunflower crown for the triceratops. Look at that baby. I love this pattern. Again, this is Tank by mamamademinis. Should definitely check this one out. All right, the last one that I made was specific for the eye drop. I made my version of Howl. I wanted to do the version where he has his dark hair because I like him after his transformation. He's a more fleshed out character, really unique how Miyazaki uses colors and changes to show those emotional and maturation in their films. So anyway, this is my version of Howl. I gave him his little raven wings back here and a little necklace. I used beautiful monster eyes on these. That is one of the, I believe it's one of the Patreon exclusive sets. It's really cool because there's these really big flakes in there that come through, and I do like that detail. This is a pattern that I wrote up. I might release it. It just depends on how much interest it gets, honestly, because I would have to remake a couple of pieces to take photos, but I don't mind doing that if people want it. So this is my version of Howl. Really pleased with how he turned out, and you know how this vision of him kind of came together, because I don't know, I just really love this scene. I love this movie and what it stands for. I wish I could say how long it took. I was in the design process, but dolls definitely take far longer than any other pieces. Maybe about as long as like it does with dragons. There's just so many details, so much intricate work that goes into it. Each hair strand is individual. There's an additional hair cap on top. So it's an easy 8 to 10 hours, maybe even more than that, creating a piece like this. One thing that I'm definitely going to strive to do is to time myself with my creations, because I think it's important to know how long a piece takes so that I can price things accordingly. I've gotten into a bad habit of not doing that and then undervaluing my pieces. I think it's important to value our time as artists and give ourselves a livable wage, in all honesty. I might do a full video on that, we'll see. But definitely going to be working on timing myself, keeping up with how long these are really taking, not only because it'll be nice to give people an idea of time, but also just so that I am properly valuing myself and my time as an artist. All right, so if you've stuck around this long, I really appreciate it. I definitely appreciate that you guys have come back or you tuned into my channel today. I know I had a little bit of a break there, but I appreciate the support and your time. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be back again for another video. Bye, everyone.